Hello YouTube. I had a question somebody asked me a little while back about XBMC, and while I'm fairly new to it, I figured, you know what, I'll do a little video and kind of show you what XBMC is and how it works. Now, XBMC is essentially a program or it's software for that functions as media center, okay, for streaming video, okay, or music, or I believe you can even do games or stuff like that. But here, let me show you. This is XBMC, and I've got an entire series, or not entire series, but I've got several videos showing how to install this on Linux, Arch Linux specifically, as well as how to install repositories and add-ons. But for this video, I just kind of want to answer the question, what is it, and kind of show you what it's used for. Okay, so this, what you're seeing right here, is the XBMC program as soon as you open it. Okay, as you look through here, and I'm actually going to have to make some changes and finish setting this up, because I just did a program, or I just did a video showing how to do the install and the and setting up a couple of this repositories. But this is essentially what it is. You see, you've got weather, pictures, videos, music, programs, systems, and I believe you can even, you can even go through and customize these settings as well. But let me just show you kind of how it works. If you go into like add-ons, these are the add-ons that I have installed, and this is all for streaming video. Okay. These are the video add-ons, or streaming video. There's also add-ons you can get for streaming music as well. But for this video, basically what it is, again, is for streaming. So I'm going to go over here to Values, as just to kind of show you or give you an idea. Values is a website on the internet that streams movies. Okay. All different kind of movies, and I'm gonna click on cinema real quick and kind of show you what kinds of movies you can get by using XBMC and using this particular add-on. Add-ons are really essentially just channels, or they're modules almost. Think of them as modules. But like if I open this up, Values under cinema, this will show you the kind of things that are in this section, obviously. But these are all movies that you can actually watch, and a lot of these movies are very, very new. Okay, it's like here's the 2014, and the thumbnail hasn't loaded yet. There it is, the 2014, RoboCop, the remake. You can literally click on that and start watching it. And it is absolutely free. The stuff streams right over the internet, and you can watch it right on your computer, or if you've got it plugged into your TV, you can do it that way. But there are a lot of movies and whatnot available for you to watch. We go down through here. Here's Noah. I know that's almost brand new. And you can watch it there. I believe that's a Russell Crowe movie. And here's Shadow Recruit. But that's these here. So and you can look through genres. You can do searches. As an example, I'm going to do a search for a movie. Like as an example, let's just search for Back to the Future. As an example. You can do a search for it, and there's a lot of movies that you can find on here, new and old. It's a pretty decent database, but this is just one channel. There's a lot of different ones. See here, you've got Back to the Future 1 through 3, and you can watch any one of them just by selecting it, and XBMC has its own player built into it. And the only reason why I'm not opening these up for you right now is it will mess up my screen recorder if I do that. But just to kind of give you an idea of what it is, extremely easy to set this up. That was Values. let me go into Mashup. Mashup is another program which, on a previous video, I showed you how to install this. This does not come by default with XBMC, so you have to add a repository, and it sounds, you know, complicated, but if you watch the other videos, you're going to find out it's really, really, really not. Okay, very easy to work with this, and that was one of the things that I liked so much about it. But if you go through here, and I did this a little bit ago, you know, regarding anime, you know, you can go into it's you know, several of these are very user friendly. Go into dubbed anime. Let's look at popular. You know, you can go through and select these and see, you know, what different things you can watch. And you know, if I pick as an example High School DxD, this is the first season, and it doesn't have the second season because the second season has not been dubbed in English yet. But anyway, you can go through here. As an example, I'll pick, you know, episode 1. It'll open it, and then from here, I've got 3 different, essentially, servers or places that is hosting this stream. So if I click on one, it will begin playing it. And you know, I'm going to have to watch my screen recorder. I will actually try to play one for you here real quick. Let's do that one and see what we get. Turn this down a little bit. It's kind of loud. But there. Okay, and I know I did just get a couple buffer XRun errors just for trying to show you that a little bit, but it does do a very good job as far as making this stuff available so that you can watch whatever. Okay, so what is XBMC? It is a program that allows you to pretty much do away, if you wanted to, you could do away with your cable or your satellite, and hopefully save yourself some money every month. I mean, this stuff is put up online where you can freely watch it. There are, you know, all kinds of different things that you can, you know, watch, you know, through here. A lot of different channels. You know, GoTV is another one that's really good. I showed how to do that. Look at trending. I think it's the first time I've ever actually opened up trending, but let's see what it shows. It takes a little while, you know, depending on the congestion and everything. It might take a little while to open up, but once it's going, you know, like I said, I mean, the streaming is actually pretty decent. My internet connection where I live is not the fastest. I don't have access to cable or DSL, so we're literally on Wi-Fi, long-range Wi-Fi. I live in a rural area, so my bandwidth is like I want to say 3 megabit. So not incredibly high, decent, but not incredibly high. Good, definitely good enough for standard definition. But in any case, a lot of this is also HD. There's a lot of HD content out there, shows that you can watch. But yeah, TV, video, music. I think you saw earlier that there was a section for weather, which you can, you know, set it up to actually show you your weather, and it gives you a forecast. I think it uses Weather Underground as its source. But yeah, you look through here, you see what all's trending. I mean, of course, at the top is Game of Thrones. It is hands down the most popular TV show right now, so it's all the way up here. But you've got all these different things, different shows and whatnot you can watch. Seinfeld. I mean, you know, there's 24. Here's Friends over here. It hasn't loaded yet, or the thumbnail rather hasn't loaded yet, and there it is. House, you know, Bones, you know, like I said, you've got pretty much everything. There's 24, you know, I mean, Scrubs, you know, But it's fantastic. You can find out, or you can watch pretty much anything you want. Even stuff that's out, like right now, like as an example, Game of Thrones is out right now, and it's still continuing, and it does a pretty good job as far as the information, or the shows get uploaded pretty quickly. You can search by episode, popular ratings. It's all very user friendly, and this is not hard. Anybody can install this and use it. Okay, it's not something that's really that difficult. Okay, in my previous videos, I go through and I show you how to do this. But this is a great way for you to be able to save a lot of money. And it doesn't cost you anything to try out. Try it out first. If you find out that you have everything that you need here, then why spend that $100, $200 a month, plus, I know for satellite it's over $200 a month. Why spend that money if you can get it all through the internet and just, kind of stream it, great way to save a lot of money. And, it's like I said, it's not real intensive. It doesn't really screw your computer up. I run 2 screens, and a lot of times what I'll do is I'll have this running on one screen while I'm doing stuff on the other, as I'm, watching shows or whatever, and it works out really well. So hopefully this kind of answers your question. I kind of give you a run through, but it is a media center. I mean, I don't have any pictures or any add-ons for pictures. I don't really see the point in that, but I think you might be able to put like Flickr or something like that on here or whatever. Whether I haven't set up yet, but again, here's music. There's different programs you can get for it. As I recall, I remember seeing that someplace where you can actually do like ROMs, like for games. And you can download ROMs and have them available so that you can play. If I'm not mistaken, you can play through XBMC or whatever. But to be fair, I don't know too much about it. I pretty much only use it for video and streaming that way. And once I've got weather set up, this is not the first time I've installed it. This is a very recent install for the videos that I made. I reinstalled it so I can do a walkthrough. But I'll use it for to see what's going on with the weather too. So it works out pretty well. I highly recommend it. And check out my other videos, and I'll show you how to install it with Linux. If you're running on Windows or Mac or even Android, or you have an iPad or an iPhone, you can install it for that as well. I believe the address is xbmc.org. Go over there under the download sections, just download the installer, install it, and then once it's installed, doesn't matter what operating system you're on, once it's installed, this is what you get. Okay, and then from here it all works essentially the same, as far as getting the everything set up, as far as repositories, adding channels, things like that, which I cover in my other videos. So definitely check back on that. Please like, subscribe, and definitely share this video. Get the word out. Let people know that there is an alternative and there is a better way to do it, and you can actually see, be able to watch, TV shows and movies you wouldn't normally be able to, and it's right out there on the internet. All you have to do is just go watch it. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the video, and I hope this has helped out. If you have any questions or comments or anything, I welcome them. So with that, I'm going to end the video, and thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.